Hello, here we are again. Thought I'd do my intro inside today because it is 40-mile-an-hour wind outside, but going to take my mountain bike out, do a little lap of the woods, see where we end up, try not to get blown over. Got loads of stuff to tell you, something very exciting before the year is out. We'll try and do that outside. Hopefully you'll be able to hear me. I'm hoping it's going to be quite sheltered in the woods. Let's go outside and see where it takes us. Flippin' heck! It's windy! We're in the valley. Seems quite nice and sheltered. Probably going to be absolutely caked in mud by the time I get to the other end of here because we've had a lot of rain. I'm in Cornwall, back on some clay trails. This is the Bog of Eternal Stench. It's very cool though, I do like it here. Okay, I've been riding about not even 10 minutes. It's not raining and it's not cold. It's just very windy. I'm actually a bit too hot, which I wasn't expecting. It is hurtling towards the middle of November. But yeah, I'm going to boil. I've got to go up a climb in a minute. This bike weighs 14 kilos. Might sweat to death. Loads of people and dogs and people with dogs and dogs with people. Too much to navigate. It's funny how, I mean, it's just a really popular place to come down here, but it is a cycle trail and people give you that look of like, you want to come past on a cycle trail when we're walking 4 abreast with 9 kids and 4 dogs not on leads. How inconvenient of you. Oh, this is the climb I was talking about. And I really am quite warm. Can you hear the wind whipping through the trees? Blooming beautiful, mind. Here we are in the woods. It's breezy, but I think it's the best I'm going to be able to do. Anyway, what I wanted to tell you, I've got this new t-shirt. I've been planning this for a while. In fact, all year I've been saying I wanted to do this. And when I found Nils' page, Rider Resilience, it just really struck me. It really struck me what he's been through, what he's going through, and the motivation that he has to make Rider Resilience, you know, his legacy, really. And it's basically for people who have come through adversity and used cycling as a means of healing and finding their way in life again. And that totally resonated with me. After I was diagnosed with cancer, I was off work for 3 months, but I was absolutely adamant my first recovery goal, I couldn't even stand up really for about, well, I could walk up and down in the hospital, but I couldn't walk to the end of my road for about 2 weeks. I was off work for 3 months, but I was only off the bike for 1 month. And all I wanted to do on the calendar date, the 16th of January, all I wanted to do was get on my bike and pedal for 10 minutes. And that's what I did. And I've never been so happy. From then, you know, I couldn't walk very far and I couldn't work, but I could turn some pedals. And it was a huge part of my recovery. And I know it has been for a lot of people. It's crazy what some people can achieve. Like, I don't know if any of you follow Casey, who's in Cornwall. She broke her back not long after I had my operation, and she's just such an inspirational, amazing person. She's a yoga instructor and a nutritionist, and was a, you know, pretty decent mountain biker. I don't know her personally, but we have friends, we have mutual friends in common. And I know she spoke to Nils, and she uses an adaptive mountain bike now, which is just amazing. Nils recently put their first YouTube podcast up and had Martin Ashton, who is a massive hero of mine. And his TED Talk, if you haven't watched it, is one of the most inspiring things I've ever heard in my whole life. Again, I don't think what I've been through is in any way as life-changing as what they've been through, but I'm supportive of any platform that's making a space for people to talk about this, because I think it's important. And if we can show other people that, you know, cycling can be a really good way to connect to your body, to connect to other people, to connect to life itself. In my case, like, I don't know where I would be in my life without cycling. Then you know, I really want to be a part of that. So it's an important t-shirt. What am I going to do? Well, I'm going to cycle on my turbo trainer and do a virtual Everest, because I can't think of anything I want to do less. It just sounds absolutely awful, which is why I want to do it. Turbo was the thing that got me back on my feet, so the turbo will be the thing that can buckle my legs. And then, true to form, because I can break anything, I was going to do it with my most wonderful friend Lou Farderman from the Internationals, who I rode from John O'Groats to Land's End with last year, and is also an amazing inspirational person. Yeah, we would have got each other through that. However, she had a nasty fall this week and dislocated and fractured her hip. So she will be still on crutches when I do this. So Lou, I'm doing this for you as well. I guess I'll have to pedal twice as far, but I'm not happy with just doing a virtual Everest because 8,848 meters just didn't sound challenging enough. So I'm hoping to go for the high rouleur and do 10,000. So I'm going to put a GoFundMe page out because I want to support rider resilience as much as I can. My aim is to generate £1,000. I think a nice round number, 10,000 meters of ascent, £1,000 in cash money towards a really great cause. I will be doing it on Friday, the 16th of December, because that is the date that I have my cancer operation. I don't know how long it'll take me. I can't get up the Alpe d'Huez in less than an hour. Obviously, I'm going to have to zone to it the whole time. It's more about staying power than putting out massive watts. I don't care about the time. I just want to do it. It's something I just really want to do. I've told you I needed a challenge. This feels like a really massive challenge, and I found something that I really believe in to push me to complete the challenge. If you haven't checked out the Rider Resilient page, please do. It's doing some amazing stuff. I'm weirdly excited, to be honest. I feel like it's been a long time planning in my head and a long time coming. Let's just spend 18 hours on a turbo trainer for a good cause. Right, I think I'm done. I came out with very little idea about what I was going to talk about other than my thing, and I'm still not sure I've said everything that I want to say. I probably could have said more. I'll keep you updated with some more information. I just wanted to get something out there because if it's out there, it has to happen. So we're committed now. We're doing it. I thought I'd stop here and say goodbye because funny story about this bridge. So as you can see, it's not very wide and it's only got a handle on one side. So many years ago, when I was on my Identity Dr. Jekyll, I had Dark Angel bars on. They were absolutely massive. And I whizzed down here, hopped up onto there as I had done before, clipped the bar, went straight over the edge. That is pretty stinky water. I had my phone in my pocket and everything. It was winter and bog water. That's the story of me and this bridge. Anyway, I'm going to go across the bridge. I'm not going to ride it because I don't want to end up in a bog. I'll try and get another something out soon. I had 3 cups of coffee today, which is more than I would usually have. 2 were within the space of an hour. Yeah, it's tiring getting up at 6:10 in the dark, isn't it? So yeah, it's probably why my brain is just all over the place. I mean, it is a Monday. Mondays need coffee, don't they? See, I've gone on a tangent again. Anyway, I'm going now. I'm definitely going. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Please let me know what you think about my plans to ride up a virtual Everest plus some in 6 weeks' time. Check out Nils's page. I'll share all the details of the Just Giving page as soon as I've set it up. Let's do this. Let's go. Have a great week, everyone. I'll see you again soon. Thanks for coming along for the ride.